You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for our Black and White Sports. Well, I'm not sure if any one sports entity has shit on their conservative fan base more than NASCAR. Maybe Major League Baseball. I've always contended that baseball and NASCAR has been a predominantly Republican and conservative base sporting fan base. It's sort of what it's always been built on. And as we know, this all started with Bubba Wallace and his garage pool noose hoax, right? That's what started this channel, essentially. And so NASCAR is wrapping its loving arms around Pride Month. They got into it. They had to issue an apology because they had Greg Abbott at an event in Texas. By the way, he is the governor here of Texas. Whether you wokes like it or not, too bad, so sad. Signed, all of us, F-U. So, let's get to this because NASCAR is once again bending both knees, getting down on both knees to the LGBTQ plus community, elemental P, whatever alphabet added number you are using today. NASCAR once again panders to the LGBT community. This is the post-millennial. Oh, there's their all-new Pride line. Yes, we've got NASCAR's all-new Proud Pride merch that has now dropped. NASCAR is once again pandering to the LGBT stock car racing fans, all of which there's probably three of, maybe, this time by sharing a tweet, caption, NASCAR, along with a photo of Pride-themed NASCAR merch. Yas, as described by Wikipedia, a playful, non-serious slang term equivalent to excited or celebratory use of the interjection, yes, though with LGBT or queer cultural associations. The term was also added to Oxford dictionaries in 2017 and defined as form of exclamation, quote, expressing great pleasure or excitement. The tweet is not the first instance showing NASCAR attempting to pander to the LGBTQ. Earlier in June, the company apologized for so-called, quote, recent actions that may not have, quote, aligned with the auto racing giant's mission to be a more welcoming sport. There are NASCAR. That is the official NASCAR Twitter, by the way. Hashtag Pride Month. Yeah, okay. Quote, as we celebrate the LGBT community, we apologize that recent actions may have not aligned with NASCAR's mission to be more welcoming sport. And there's their little Pride Month symbol as we celebrate the LGBTQ plus community. And what they are referring to, like I said, is the fact that Greg Abbott waved the green flag at the All-Star race at Texas Motor Speedway. Quote, we remain steadfast in our commitment to create a more inclusive environment in our workplace, at the racetrack, and in the stands. The post concludes along with a graphic featuring so-called, quote, progress pride flag and a message wishing fans happy Pride Month. So, again, I'm going to tell you, NASCAR fans has a large religious fan base. I'm just keeping it real. Made up, well, let me just keep it real. Every single NASCAR fan I know are Christians. Every single one. Do you think this is helping your product? Do you think this is targeting your core demographic? Do you think that helps you? I'm just wondering. This is what's happened with all of these corporations, including these large sports businesses, these large sports organizations. They're making these broad, sweeping, brave, stunning, and courageous statements, alienating the great majority of the people that actually pays their bills for a very, very minute part of the population. And it gets even more minute when you look at the demographics of their sporting organization and who consumes it. It's amazing. I believe the NASCAR commissioner is named Steve Phelps. You suck. I mean, you're obviously one of the most out of touch, out of range commissioners in all of sports. It is unbelievable. First, you let Bubba Wallace drive a Marxist organization car around the track, and then you do this crap. Unbelievable. I'm shocked that there are still so many NASCAR fans going to events. I'm really surprised by that. It has been one of the more surprising things. I know a lot of NASCAR fans feel like, well, we're not supporting NASCAR, we're supporting our driver. I mean, that's what NASCAR fans do. They find them a driver, and that is their guy. And they support, and they buy the car stuff for the driver and all of that. So maybe NASCAR fans have figured out a way to separate the organization from the driver. Boy, that's hard for me, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you're still paying money to get into a NASCAR event. Again, Steve Phelps and Rob Manfred have shit all over their core actual fan base of Republicans and conservatives. Unbelievable. Traditional family values is your fans. It is what it is, like it or not. The pandering, the hypocrisy. I mean, and what's even more crazy is, like, we'll pander to all this, but then we got to make sure that we straighten everything out when we start looking for our Chinese money somewhere. Wow. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. NASCAR does it again. Pick up your pride shirt today. Wow. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.